Want to do a little video about the value of our Model Y dropping 40% in just under a year's time. We bought this Model Y new in 2020 and would have leased it at that time, but you couldn't lease at that time, so we purchased it. And we thought about trading it in last year because I never really liked the color of it. It really looked like it was painted with a rattle can. The panels didn't match. And while it was a good car, nothing really happened other than tire replacement, and they replaced the 12-volt battery. It's been a decent car, but as it was nearing the end of its warranty, we thought we would replace it. So last April, we ordered one. We got the delivery time and date. We drive up to we were going to drop off and trade in the Model Y at that point for a new Model Y. Sure enough, we get there, and on the way there, they reschedule the delivery time for another week out. So we put a stop to it, but a lot of the dealers that were interested in purchasing it from us, local dealers through kbb.com, kept upping their price to the point where the max was $40,000. They were going to buy it from me, no strings attached, didn't need to trade in the car. And it was a Honda dealer, actually a local Honda dealer, which I thought was interesting. We didn't do anything, sat on it for about a year, and then when the Tesla started announcing the price increase, March 1, and some other additional, now that you could get the tax credit, you could lease it, $7,500 tax credit, we decided to do it again. So same process, went out, got some kbb.com dealers to reach out to us, and even CarMax. So here's the best part. From $40,000, 11 months later, the offer now was $25,000 from CarMax. The car had 4,000 miles on it, more than it did a year ago. We rarely drive it, and it was 11 months older. It just shows you the difference in value now as that cars are being built and interest rates are higher and supply chain issues have lightened up. We ultimately ended up selling it to that same Honda dealer for $28,000 versus the $40,000 they offered a year earlier. The good news is we traded it in we sold it to lease a new Model Y. We love that model, and it's actually cheaper now than it was. Even though we're selling the car for less money, the discounts we were able to get through Tesla far exceeds what we would have paid a heck of a lot more last year. So we're overall happy with the new car. I will say some of the issues Tesla's having needs to be straightened out. Like you go through the process of messaging the Tesla folks, and every answer they gave was wrong. I asked if we could transfer the plates. They said no, since it was a lease. When we went to pick up the car, the folks at the dealership asked if we had plates to transfer. They said we could absolutely do that. So that was inaccurate. We asked about the HomeLink garage door installation to do it at the time of at the pickup. We were told through the texting app there that now you can have that, just bring the Tesla mobile service folks to your house. That's not true. Pretty much every step of the way, there's a huge disconnect between the back-end folks and the folks in the dealership. They wanted to give me a car that was $2,000 more when I was getting emails saying there's cars in inventory at a $2,000 discount, and they wouldn't switch it out. I went to one of the dealerships in Naples, Florida, and they were more than happy to reassign a new VIN number to me. So we love the car, hence we got this. We're on our fourth Tesla at this point, but definitely a little confused with the back-end processes and lack of information. And here's the best part. Once again, a year later, we get the delivery date and time we pick. We get the confirmation on the Tesla app. I should have taken a screenshot of it, but it was a specific date and time. On our way up there, everything's fine. We're going to pick up the car. We roll in. They have no record of it. They look, they say, oh yeah, we sent you a text to change. Sure enough, on the app, it's been pushed out a week. And I said, well, what number did you text? They have my number. I look in. Every communication we took place with Tesla, as I showed with the license plates and the home link. There's no ever record or mention of it, so that's impossible. They never did text me. So, I don't know what, they weren't exactly helpful. We just kind of walked out and rescheduled it. But man, it's getting tough to buy a Tesla these days, actively working against you. If it wasn't for the fact that we really do love the car and the supercharger network, even though that's going to be flooded soon enough with every other EV on the planet, but they do make it difficult to continue being loyal customers. As I said, this is our fourth Tesla so far, starting out with a Model S back in 2016, and what a difference from then to now in terms of we were treated, the white glove treatment back in the day with the delivery process, and it really kind of has gone downhill ever since. And yes, the cars have become less expensive. They are still great cars. My wife loves it. It's a great highway car. Not concerned about that, but really is no different than a Ford or a Kia or a Hyundai or any other process. And one could argue that it's worse in terms of delivery process. So, it is what it is. We like the car. I'd much rather lease it than buy it to go through that nonsense again with the value dropping out. But we just felt we needed to get off that downward spiral as the warranty expired, the entire warranty, and then the battery warranty. Yes, I know it could extend it, but that and the fact we hated the color, it was time. And so far, we're happy with the new 2024. And the paint's amazing. We love that car. So that's all for now. More videos to come. Thank you.